It's the face that haunts your dreams. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is Mike1217, and in the last episode we defeated the king of the ancient castle of Akana, and we learned the elegy of emptiness, which basically leaves shells behind. Well, is shells the right word? It leaves stone statues behind, representing your outer shell. That's kind of what I was going for with that statement. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here so we can move on to Stone Tower, which is the ancient structure that we've been hearing. Oh my. Of course, this had to happen to me once. I had karma. Karma is a bitch. Apparently, I don't know, they got tired of dancing for me. That was exciting, wasn't it? At least that was a bit of a shortcut to getting out of there. I didn't have to walk as far. I can just have the magic teleportation of video games. When you die, you teleport outside. Anyway, let's just move on. That was the most unneeded. That's by far the most unneeded death of the entire project. And that right there, that's the little girl who's waiting outside the music house. And that's what happens if you can't sneak around her. She'll run back in, and then she'll lock the door behind her, and you can't get back in. But we're not concerned about that right now. But I don't even know what. I'm mildly curious of what happens. Like, if you go back in there, because we already had the Gibdo mask, and I wonder if, like, her father, you know, her zombified father will come out and scare the crap out of us. And I wonder what happens if we play the Song of Healing for him. Now I kind of want to test that out, but I'll do that another time. Well, it is a good time of the night to maybe see if, well, then again, I'm about to stop my recording session. I was thinking of maybe going back to Clocktown and getting the milk, the Chateau Romani milk. In fact, you know what? Never mind. Forget about the milk. It's the second time I've been almost diverged by this stupid Chateau Romani milk. I don't need it. I'll get it when I do the temple. But right now, I'm not gonna continue to distract the episode from going to get that stupid milk. Okay, so Elegy of Emptiness statue that you leave behind. This is a little bit different than the other songs you use to enter the temple. It's because you don't just play it once to open the temple. You have to play it numerous times to. What you're basically going for is I don't think I really have to hit it on this switch. I'll show it on a switch that I actually need to use it on. But what you'd basically use your statues for is to hold down switches and to make things happen. So we'll be seeing that as we scale the temple. I don't know if I have to hit that switch down there or not, though. I might have to. You know what? I'll hit it. Just because it's the first time you see the switch. I'll just do it. So hopefully I can remember the song. Yeah, okay. So it's you pretty much go around in a circle. Go right, left, right, and then you go around in a circle. That's the easy way to remember it. And so what will happen every time you play the song, the statue will appear, the really creepy statue, and it will hold the switch down. And we'll see what that does in just a little bit. So now, one thing you have to keep in mind with the statue, though, is if you play the song again. If you play the song again, the statue that you previously put down will move to the new location. In other words, you can't have two statues out at once. But we have another switch to hold down. And now you can kind of see what we're doing. Holding down the switches makes the blocks appear in different spots, and we'll be using them as platforms to kind of jump across. But, if we were to play the song right now, the statue from down there would move up here, and thus that switch would be no longer pressed down, and then the block that was moved By pressing that switch down, we move back to its original position. There's a lot to say in one sentence. So what you're actually going to have to do is get your Zora and Goron mask. You can actually create statues using your other transformations. It is worth noting, though. Oh, God, I don't remember the song. I'll get used to it. Believe me, you'll get used to playing this song. It is worth noting that you cannot hold down switches with the Deku statue. So essentially, playing the LG of Emptiness with the Deku form is useless. So it's just another thing to add to the futileness of the Deku form. So, sucks for him. I will show the form eventually, but not right now. I have business to take care of. Let's get up here, climb a little bit higher. Beamos, there are Beamos all over the place here, so watch out for them. They're really annoying. Always, traditionally one of the most annoying enemies in the entire series. Okay, so now we have one statue with Human Link, one statue with Goron Link. All that's left is a statue with Zora Link. Now, this process of playing this song, I'm probably gonna be cutting out after a while, because it's gonna get really tedious. Cut out! I will get used to this, I promise. Okay, so I guess I should have shown you the Goron statue. I'll show you the Zora statue, and then I'll show you the Goron statue. Like, I'll give you a good look at it before I start cutting this process out. Here's the Zora statue. It's pretty much a embodiment of a cow. So creepy. Apparently these are actually supposed to be like the actual corpses of Darunia and the cow. That's what I've heard. I might be completely wrong about that. But if that's the case, then I wonder what Link's statue is supposed to represent. So, I don't know. Maybe Link's statues represent the 20 times or so that I've died along this playthrough. But if that was true, then I'd be allowed to make 20 statues at once for Link, because he's died so many times. Okay, so let me get my... Let's just... Might as well do the song with the Zora mask while we have it out. So... Actually, I don't think I have to hit these statues. Or these switches. God, I've been getting my nouns so confused. You will be also seeing switches like lined up with each other that will actually put the blocks back to where they were. If you pay attention to that cutscene, they actually put the blocks that we used to jump across to this area back down to where they were. That is completely unnecessary, unless you want to go back down the mountain, which I don't know why the hell you would ever want to do that. It's really switches are useless. What? Oh, the Zora form's weak to... wow, that's the first time we've ever seen that. And in fact, I think that's the first time I've experienced that. The Zora form's weak to fire, see, and... Where the hell am I? Am I at the bottom again? Do I have to do this all over again? Are you kidding me? Shit. Alright, so here's the Goron form. He has this big gash along his belly, which is kind of interesting. And they all kind of have this creepy look in their eyes. They don't have pupils. Like the Zora statue doesn't have. What's that sound? Oh, it's playing outside. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like the Zora form doesn't have pupils, and the Goron form doesn't have pupils. I think the Link statue does have pupils. Otherwise, that'd be really creepy. Okay, so let's do that again. As I was saying, the Zora form is weak to fire. So, yeah, that's the thing you have to watch out for. Is these fire keys in this area. If you're using the Zora form to create a statue, make sure you take that mask off right away. Otherwise, you could get screwed over like I just did by that fire key. So I'm gonna kill that thing for revenge. Where is it? I just saw it. Or maybe I'll just waste time looking for it. Never mind that. Okay, so yeah, those switches down there, like in a row, they just put the blocks back to where they were, and they're completely pointless. Don't even bother with them. It's just a waste of time. The switches that you want to hit, like, they won't be lined up. Like, that's kind of your clue. It's like, if the switches are lined up like this, then you don't really have to worry about them. Because they're just going to be the ones that send the blocks back to where they previously were. The switches that you want to hit will kind of be like spread apart. So I'll put Link's statue down here. And those cutscenes, by the way, like, don't pay attention to those, like the ones where you see the blocks, ow, moving back. I don't know, it's just kind of confusing watching those and seeing where they all move, because they make you wonder what, like, you're actually doing when you hit the switches. Like, you'll think you're doing the wrong thing. It can be really confusing, and just don't pay attention to that. Really, just don't pay attention to those cutscenes. Just trust the switches that you're hitting, that they are doing the right thing. Just, again, keep in mind what I said. I'm gonna get a bomb mask so I can kill this stupid BMOs. Yeah, keep in mind what I said about that was so awesome, but it was extremely stupid. I jumped in midair, used my bomb mask in midair, and blew up the BMOs. And apparently I did something. Why did that... Huh? Oh, I'm on the switch. I landed on the switch. Okay, that makes sense. That was so weird. Whatever you say. Okay, so let's put this on and... Stop forgetting the song, come on. Okay, so I really should be a little more careful here because I am at half health, and I don't want to... Because I'm sure if I die, I have to start from the very beginning and hit all the switches all over again. It would just be tedious. As you've noticed by now, there are boulders all over the place here, and they can really fuck you over at times. So, might want to be a little bit careful. There isn't much opportunity for recovery. I mean, I guess the keys, they can do it, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go up here. It's not that hard to find your way around. This kind of reminds me of the Pirate's Fortress when you... I don't know, there's just all sorts of levels that you hookshot onto, and it's kind of the same thing. Only this is a much higher version of that, of course. Really, this is just extremely tedious, and I don't know, it's not hard, it's just tedious. But then again, with 3 hearts and all these stupid boulders moving around, I could die here. I mean, this is a potential death location. The way I've been playing in this session, you never really know. I wouldn't be surprised if I bit the dust here. Okay, and again, it's just something to keep in mind, and just make sure you remember which form you've been using to play your song. Just don't, like, use the same form twice in a row, otherwise you'll have a previous statue go away, and you'll have to jump back down and replant it. So, that's a mistake that I've been making with this in previous run-throughs of the game. My last time through, when I played, I was doing that all the time, and I don't know why. I was just being really stupid. Yeah, this is also just kind of, like, as I was saying, it's extremely tedious, and it's probably going to be really boring to watch. I'm hoping I can make this go by relatively quick. Shit! Wow, I'm down there right now. Like, shit. I'm just starting to get legitimately scared. I mean, I guess that's the one thing to make it a little bit more exciting, is I'm actually kind of in danger of death. There's my next target. It's hard to see from over here. It doesn't help that it's nighttime too. It's kind of hard to see what's going on at night. Now be careful with this target because the boulders roll in front of it. So make sure you time that right. Is there even a switch on this platform? Doesn't look like there is. There's just boulders here. There's a spot along here, I think. If you play the Scarecrow song, you can make your Scarecrow appear and you can hookshot over there. And I think you can get a heart piece from that. I'm not concerned about that, of course. I think I want to go up there next. But I'm surprised there's no switch here. I guess it's mostly just like a death trap with those boulders moving between, or, you know, like, with the hookshot target being between the paths of boulders, and that can be kind of dangerous. I mean, I always just want to be watching... Damn it! Go away! My god! I could die here! Like, I might die here, because these keys keep coming out of nowhere. I'm gonna need to, like, arrow everything that's nearby the targets from now on. Holy shit. Yeah, see, they can see Tato up there. That's what the Scarecrow will actually appear, but I don't know if I even... Hold on. I think the Scarecrow song, it resets every time you reset time, so you're gonna have to get it, like... I'm not gonna let you kill me anymore! Jeez, give me hearts. No, I don't need arrows. I mean, yeah, I'll use them to shoot your brother in, but I need hearts, man. Yeah, I think the Scarecrow song, it resets every time you reset time, so... Because I know mine's like left, right, left, right, left, right, it's just really boring, so... And I know you don't need it, so don't be fretting out if you don't have it. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get hit by keys when I get up here. I swear to God. Shield? Oh, wait, I'm at the top, aren't I? I'm at the fucking top. Owl statue, hit this thing. Thank you, Lord, I've made it to the top. I thought there was a lot more to this, actually, to tell you the truth. Okay, thank you, Lord. I know there should be a fairy here. What? There's always fairies next... Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say. I just want that for recovery. So I don't have my outro be interrupted by beeping. Oh, okay, fine. Don't heal me, fairy. I mean, I'm not gonna catch you in a bottle, because that's illegal in this playthrough, even though I almost made it illegal with that mini-boss fight. Whatever. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... This is basically how you get into the temple. You have 3 more switches here. And, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just set the blocks out and just show you the process of doing this. And I'll probably walk into the temple. Just kind of... Because I'm gonna end the playing session and end the episode right here. But... just to save from a tedious start to the next episode, with me hitting all these switches and having all these blocks come out, I'm just gonna do this now to end this episode off. So, let's just get this out of the way. Alright, so apparently you have to hit this in a certain order, I guess, because the blocks aren't lined up properly. I forgot about that. Okay, I might need to undo some of these statues. I'm gonna place this one. That's in the proper spot. So let me mess around here. Okay, so that gets it correct. I don't know what the order is to hit him in. I do remember this. I do remember this being an issue. You have to hit him in a certain order, but I don't remember the order. Just mess around with it, and then eventually you'll get it right. I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know. I'm not gonna even act like I know what the order is. Oh, that might screw me up though. I'm just gonna say it's front, left, right. I'm just gonna assume that. And, we'll just go from there. So I'd hit this switch down, yeah, that will get it to where I want it. Okay, and one more thing before I jump across there. Let me also get my bunny hood so I can jump across there. I figured, you know, we have all of our forms out here in statues. I might as well make it a big happy family and show you what the Deku form looks like. And maybe I'll even take a picture with my pictograph box. How about that? Although the Deku form might be like a little bit out of the picture because he's right behind Link. Yeah, you know what? Okay, first of all, let me show this. This is what the Deku form looks like. Completely useless. It doesn't hold down any switches. It's not heavy enough, but it's there for show. At least it did. Take the time to program it in the game. I guess you can act like he's helping and put him on the switch that Link's on. I'll do it again, just for fun. There we go, now we have a big happy family. It's kind of a shame that the Deku's statue is useless. Not only because it just makes the form more useless in general, but I think his version of the song, like whenever you play the Elegy of Emptiness with the bagpipe type of things, I think his version of the song sounds the best. Like, I think the bagpipe, not bagpipe, but you know what I mean, the horns for the Deku Scrub, I think they, I think the song sounds better on the horns, or sounds the best on the horns. I can't really get a good shot for a picture here. I don't know why I'm wasting time trying to get a picture, but there's a big happy family all in a row here. So, there you go, that's enough marveling at that. Let's stop wasting time and jump across here. And let us enter the final temple of the game. Welcome to Stone Tower Temple. What I used to actually think was my favorite Zelda temple of all time, it has since been overtaken by the Forest Temple of Ocarina of Time, so now it's number 2. But yeah, this temple is pretty damn fantastic, and we will be taking it on starting in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.